We created 2 awards to highlight those that are helping push the industry further,
as well as just their unique position in driving innovation in the industry, taking steps that are kind of outside the normal.
I am verklempt. I do not know what to say.
Wow, cool, very cool.
Wow, this is great.
I don't even know what to say.
We do it because that vision will not let you sleep.
I'm a passionate engineer, so proud of this journey.
All I had was a dream to become successful and continue in my journey.
It's really what is driving me today.
And we have so far to go.
Yes, we're pushing and we're pushing for better, more improvement, more interoperability. We got to look back and go, we've done a lot.
I just want to encourage everybody in this room to keep doing what you believe you can accomplish.
Just appreciate, these events and folks coming together and talking about this stuff and pushing the industry.
Thank you very much.
Give a hand to both of them, and thank you guys very much for what you're doing.
Thank you.
We're going to hand out some awards that we've identified some individuals. We had some people submit some nominations, and we've looked at this process of identifying individuals who are contributing to what we're trying to do here as a community, from organizations that are really pushing and helping us drive these initiatives to individuals who are really supporting. But there's behind the scenes things that maybe don't even get shared publicly of just helping us figure out what we're doing and how we're doing it, advice on events. And there's so many different aspects. I'm going to start with Leslie Rosa. Please come on up. Next, I'd like to invite Wade from Onsite 3D. Thank you for running all the way from the back, brother. I know you guys have been on the stage a lot already, so I'm sorry, but I really want to invite the Dre team from ExxonMobil. I'll tell you why you guys were selected. We had some nominations out there, but I also look at some diversity up here from who you guys are, how I see you making a difference in the industry. I'm going to start with Leslie.
Okay.
So Leslie has been a friend in the industry for a long time and honestly has given us a lot of support behind the scenes. She's helped us the last 3 years with our women's panel and being involved there. And also just very passionate individual helping. If you follow her online, you see that she's excited about pushing the industry forward, sharing information, no matter where she's at or who she's involved with. So we see you helping make an impact in the industry and also helping us as an organization with some of the feedback you've given. So we appreciate you.
Well, it's an absolute honor. I am totally shocked to be up here with these individuals, as well as to be in my career, just as far as RCN really pushed me farther into laser scanning a bit more directly. And it really was the catalyst for me to make a change personally. And I couldn't be happier to be with Navis. If you do follow me on LinkedIn, I'm incredibly passionate about this technology, what the industry is doing as a whole. It's incredibly exciting. And I'm just genuinely passionate about bringing this technology to the next level. So incredibly honored to be up here with all of you. I don't have a ton of words, but just it's been also really amazing to see you grow this event and to see these initiatives and where you're going. The industry needs it. I think that's very clear, especially with the evolution of the technology, to have something that is very specific and targeted, but is also very genuine and authentic in building the community along the way. So I'm shocked. I'm incredibly honored, and I can't wait to keep the momentum going. So thank you.
Again, thank you for everything you've contributed. Mr. Wade. So I see you. We had a couple nominations for you, and I see you as a colleague. I know we started our business at the same time. I've really loved watching you up in the northern side. Really build out what you're doing. You've been passionate as an entrepreneur. You've done some cool things with technology. So really excited to just recognize you for what you're pushing.
First off, I'd like to thank my mom, my management team. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, Matt, it's been a long road. We met at the Spark conference, started our businesses the same time. I really appreciate the path that you've gone with the education piece of it. I had that kind of in the back of my mind of a model of something to grow with. And ultimately, I went down the rabbit hole of vertical integration and kind of took me into all the different disciplines and overall just the community of reality capture. At first, I wasn't accepted to the laser scanning forum because I was a construction guy. So I had to vicariously live through the first community of the LSF forum through my partner, Kyle. But yeah, I've kind of just injected myself into, the surveying world initially, and then just brought kind of the rigidness of construction and the grit of the North, and overall just so many good people here that I've met and talked to over LinkedIn and online, and followed a lot of the stories here. And overall, it's just, it's definitely a passion-driven exercise. And I can't stress that enough when people are bringing it up, or like, oh, we're going to buy a scanner and go do the thing. And I'm like, well, you better get the P part of passion involved in it, because this is an uphill road and you got to be able to go through the bumps with some ease. So yeah, overall, appreciate you, Matt, for putting this event on. I look forward to just seeing the iterations getting better and better as they go on. And I'll try to drag some more Canadians down here, even though there's quite a few already. But yeah, just thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you for being here. And you guys, the crew.
Super surprised.
Well, you guys are, at least from the perspective I have and who I've worked with or who I've talked with, you guys are really taking this vision that we have and really, I see it as a synergy. You guys are like on the same path, but as an organization. And so, we found each other, we started talking, we see this happening, and I see you as a big driver for what we want to do. And in order for us to grow this whole vision, again, of these committees, of certifications, of training, we need support of large organizations. We need the shared visions. We need collaboration. And you guys are really on this path of changing a way of working that is very difficult. And I'm sure you could probably sit here and share stories about what the journey has been like to get to where you are now. Because we've talked about that, like it's been difficult and it's a long road, but you're making big progress. And so it's really exciting to have you guys involved in our community in order to share like what's possible for those that aren't yet doing it.
Yeah, I guess I'll go first. Go. You go, yeah. First off, I'll say super surprised. So thank you. We extremely appreciate this. I'm going to say a huge shout out to you. The rest of the crowd, if you could just give like an applause for Matt. We wouldn't have invested as much if we didn't see the selflessness that come from you, being able to grow a community, grow it in a selfless way. In a way that rises everybody, including us, right? That's why we're sticking to this, and we want to grow the community. We want to make sure that these things actually scale out through a committee. I don't want to say a lot more than saying thank you to you. So it's not a thank you to us. Thank you to you. You've got a great crew of people around you as well. But the only reason that happens is because you bring your passion and selflessness. So thank you.
Appreciate it.
It's definitely an honor. Matt, we met in Baton Rouge. I remember.
Yep.
You flew over there and had a conversation. But this guy not only is passionate, but he found ways to articulate what he was planning on doing, right? And then we came over to help support it. But as Kyle mentioned, I mean, been watching RCN grow. I know this is only our second time coming back, but this is like 10 times from last year. The network that has grown, as he mentioned, there's passionate folks out there, and there's just all around good folks. We really started this mission because when we first started with immersive technology, we just wanted to save lives, right? We just wanted to do things for the sake of good. And as we went down that journey, down this rabbit hole for almost a decade, we started realizing there's a deeper problem, but you can't do it alone. You can't just say, we are oil and gas and we're this at this level and we're this size and so forth. You got to band together, right? And I believe there was somebody during the innovation culture panel, right, that said, if you want to go fast, you go alone, right? But you're better going together. And this is the place to do that. Seriously, you got to find the right folks, and you are the one. So it's an honor to receive this award. Thank you. We'll be taking this back for sure.
Good. Appreciate all of you guys and again, what you're doing, and all of you as a community for being here and supporting and being involved, and excited for, I keep saying this thing, but building the future together. Yeah, give them a hand, please. Thank you guys.